stretch my hands to you.
Life like, this is what your life like. Try to live the life right. People really know you push your buttons like type right. This is like a movie, but it's really very lifelike. Every single night, right? Every single fight, right? I was looking at the gram and I don't even like lights. I was screaming at my daddy, told me it ain't Christ-like. I was screaming at the referee, just like Mike. Looking for a bright light, Seagull with your life like. Riding on a white bike, feeling like a sight bike. Pressing on the gas, supernova for a night light. Dreaming at my dad and he told me it ain't Christ-like. But nobody never tell you when you're being like Christ. Only ever seeing me, only when they needing me. Like if Tyler Perry made a movie for BET, searching for a deity. Now you wanna see it free, now you wanna see it free. Let you see it through your piece. Tell me what your life like, turn it down a bright light. Driving with my dad and he told me it ain't Christ-like. I'm just trying to find, I've been looking for a new way. I'm just really trying not to really do the fool way. I don't have a cool way, being on my best though. Block them on the text though, nothing else next though. Not another word, let a picture or a decimal. Wrestling with God, I don't really wanna rest so. Man, it's really life like everything in my life. Arguing with my dad and he said it ain't Christ-like. Man. You know it's like somebody only close who can get you like off your. I be on my, I woke up this morning, I said my prayers, I'm all through it. I try to talk to my dad, give him some advice. He starts spazzing on me. I start spazzing back. He said, they ain't Christ-like. I said, ah!
Look, early in the morning, got the sun in my eyes, giving glory to God, I'm alert and alive. I ain't even sleep, I've been working, I'm tired. But it's not gonna deter my assignment. At the Lord's service like I'm working a job. Black man shouted, robbing people in Cobb. Playing crime mob, he a child of the corn. Take him into court and on the Bible he sworn. Take him into church, you know your mom and them going to praise the king with the crown that's provided with thorns. Breaking rules, skipping school, pulling fire alarm. Got with a crew, made a truce and alliance was formed. Got a two-star shooting, then the violence was born. The world spinning as you look into the eye of the storm. Pray for the boy, bow head and lock arms. And lock your car doors, he could trigger the alarm. Got caught one time and they left him with just a warning. Got baptized in cold water, it turned warm. He blacked out, don't act out, he ain't performing. The only path now is back to prison reform or, well, you know the sad route. The key is getting to the game and then cash out. The buddy got to swerving in the lane and then crashed out. It happens when you taking the fast route. But I be trying to understand the mind of when you're living in trauma to find a way, a reminder, put it behind us. Mission was unaccomplished, it was tough, but in the rough we found diamonds. Category my life a comedy drama. Come with the comments, come with the sticks of the stones. Come with that red out, I'm wearing Como, they got song. Better come with a headshot, better hit me, drop me, get me gone. Cause when daylight come, D, you gon' wanna go home. Oh,
He's decked us out. Hasn't God decked you out? Has he made you brand new? Brought you up out of the muck and the mire, turned you around and placed your feet on solid ground. He's decked you out. Can I get a witness?
Look, nighttime, I can see the stars and moon, and the light shine down on the walls and wounds. No guts, no glory, no thugs, no goons, just us. My story, my life, my rules, my fight, my plight. When the light hit the jewels on my ice, my mood in the club off a lot of shots of Clase Azul. Hungover, doing $1 million meetings on Zoom. Let the speaker resume. Hey, yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead, Victoria.
Hey guys, hey Jen.
Just getting back from a meeting.
The numbers are looking great.
And we're about to go.
Look, odds against me, I'm against the odds. Trying to get even, see the evil in my eyes. Vengeance is the Lord, so I leave it up to God. But if he don't move forward, I'ma get me mine. As you're cleaning out your closet, I'ma empty mine. And if you tempt me, send him 6 feet down. Take a drive, tell Exhibit, come and pimp me ride. Or make a switch, anything that ain't gonna get me time. You get the gist, just in case I'm in the wrong state of mind. Which I am most of the time, but then I toe a thin line. Diamonds and gold shine, twinkle and glisten. So the symbol like Voltron and try and get your attention. But I give it to the the most high, millionaire, multi-talented, multitasking master, multifaceted, multi-functioning standard, 4-5 caliber, 4-5 passengers, no life matters when matter whatever, so meet the pastor, open the Bible up and read a chapter. I'm trying to free the shackles, my brother back inside a cell, so I just said a prayer in the Garden of Eden, say he couldn't help but eat the apple. Even after all of this shit, I'm at the chapel and it's natural. I know my foundation build castles, even a statue, no limitation in a time capsule. I'm sending glory up to God to give it back to you, casual.
Nothing in my wardrobe compares to what he's outfitted me with. Calvin Klein can't touch it. Gucci can't touch it. Louis Vuitton can't touch it. Armani can't touch it. I may not look much to you right now, but God sees me through Christ. And when he sees me, I look like $1 million. Can I get a witness in here? Somebody.
All right, let's get started, man. Welcome. Yeah. I hope you're having a very good day on this beautiful Tuesday evening. It's your man, whatever they call me. I go by many names. Yes. Woo. Okay. Hey, man, what's all? It's a very good start to my week, man. I am. Brother was busy today, man. Brother was busy, but it was all well worth it. You know how it be. You know, when you got motion. Man, I might just, you know, I got a trip coming up in a month, man. I might just, you know, record a little footage and, you know, upload it. Woo. But anyway, man, we are here live in Living Color, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a very good start to the week, and hope you continue to have a good week. Of course, you know, if you're over here, then I know you're going to be over there. Sunday might be a little bit different, man. Might be a little bit different. I got some stuff I'm working on for Sunday, but yeah, we here. You know, let me be the gracious host that I know that I am. Give shout out to those who have made it some, those of you that hang out in the clouds, whatever they say on the YouTube, you know, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. You know, it's whatever. Dear roll first and always, yes, not the Karen do. Yes, we're gonna talk about hip hop's Karen, Drake. We definitely gonna be doing that. Trust me, I had so much to say on that. I had to, you know, bring it here. Beautiful, what's going on? How you doing? Who we reviewing today? I don't know who we reviewing today. Beautiful. I was listening to, whose album was I listening to this week? I mean, because there's so many kind of like quality albums. I want to get into Joey Badass album, but I haven't got around to it yet. I was listening to about 4 tracks into Gunna. I know, like, I mean, it's cool. I mean, it was good music, but it wasn't like he really pushed the envelope per se. But yeah, I don't know if you have any ideas you would like me to review. Hey, just let me know. We'll try to do it. Hopefully, we won't have the issues we had last time. But man, it is what it is, man. It's all for fun over here. YouTube Unfolded. How you doing? Yes. Messy. Brother of a certain age, good brother was going on. You don't want us to share this out, brother. Beautiful. Listen, at this point, at this point, you know, I don't, you know, even with my other channel, I never really advertised it, you know, to, you know, I would say the general public, and you all kind of know who I'm talking about. The general public, you know, a lot of the subs I got over there, you know, even with some of the subs up here, you know, from like the tuber chats, and you know, the guys like, listen, this, because I'm not around, it's going to kind of lead me into my quote of the evening. No pulpit session, but I got like a little something to say towards the end of the show. But yeah, you know, I move just because, you know, folks don't hear it, don't mean it ain't happening. Who's messy? YouTube unfolding. Just because the emojis don't drop don't mean the dark side of the force is not moving. Woo! I wouldn't know I wasn't there. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of was cruising and perusing, and you know how that go. You stumble across stuff, and something starts here and then something ends up there. You know how that kind of goes. Just this the circle of life. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends. I'm just gonna leave it there. Then, well, listen. The clouds is a very comfortable space to be in, but it's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there. Brothers enjoyed retirement. Don't worry about it, you super far. I'm just messing with you. If you knew what I knew. Luke, I am your father. Anyway, man, let's get into it. Where I want to say, since I want to kind of get this part out of the way, then we'll get into the Drake stuff. I really have been trying to did you notice? Yes, I did. Oh man, let me take this down, because YouTube is I'm done with the music for right now. Listen, I've been trying to avoid like really reporting on the Umar content. I do have a couple of clips that I found to be very funny. I have been kind of keeping up with it because just it's kind of what it is with your algorithm. It's all over the place, and a lot of people are for lack of better terms, a lot of people are running up good numbers. I'm just it's interesting to see. Some people are running up some real good numbers. People are running up real good numbers off of Umar's back. It's just certain people just not in that algorithm. You can't get in the algorithm. Jesus, what's going on, Slam? Yeah, we're gonna talk. I got that. I saw that. What you sent me. It did make it into the rotation. And listen, that very interesting. Very interesting. Put in the back check. I'm just saying, like, it's I just find it interesting. Some of the people I've been kind of like checking out in regards to that. Just what's the guy? It was a Panda Press. It's kind of making it funny and digestible. But yeah, just yeah, brother. Listen, he's doing. Leonard is doing crazy numbers, but it's a lot of people doing crazy numbers off of just this Umar. And here's like the part that I find real funny about it. Like, people are just not even they're reacting and using material from certain people that we know, but it's not even like they're using it in accurate, like the numbers are off or whatever. But listen, people yeah, Amanda Seals, but you got to watch the really the whole thing in proper context. It's a that format, it's I've seen Charlie Kirk do that format. But anyway, I do have, like I said, a couple clips I want to kind of get into that I found to be very interesting. I haven't had a chance to watch the full movie that he was apparently in. But I did, find a clip. Let me see, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Oh yeah, one of my first two. I just found it to be kind of interesting, showing his acting chops or lack thereof. Hold on, it was a clip. And it's just like, I don't want to critique, the producer of the movie. I think she did a great job, all things considered, with the budget that she had to kind of work with. But it's a brief. It's not that clip. It's not the alleged love scene. That's kind of making this about to start making its rounds on social media. But check this quick clip out. I just thought it was kind of funny, this gifted orator and speaker that he claims to be, and the TV show is called Twisted Metal. Oh, okay. Look at y'all in the network, and I like that. It's going to kind of, lead into the back end of the show. Okay, hold on. Let me get it. Check this out real quick.
What you make? Malik. What up, Malik? What? He got shot? Are you sure it was Ron? What happened? Police. Hold tight. I'm on my way, bro. Hold on. I'm out. I'm on my way. Babe, I gotta go.
No.
Ron got shot. The 14-year-old.
Okay,
boy.
leave that to the Black Panthers.
No.
Your fight is towards systematic racism in education.
My fight is against racism no matter where it happens.
I said no.
I'm telling you that my life is saving our people. We've been through this. I got to go. A young man is dead.
If you leave, Jermaine.
If I leave what? If I leave what? I'm leaving. Bye.
No!
Oh, if that don't make you excited to go watch this film, and please go watch it. Go support. Real. It makes me think, what's even a script for this shit? Can you imagine? I'm gonna play it again in a second. Can you imagine just having this kind of conversation? You want me to tell you no, don't go? My fight is in the struggle. It's a 14-year-old just got shot. Hold on, I gotta stop reading the check because it's making it worse. He would have put on a cape and flew in and saved the little black boys while crushing them mama cookies. Listen. It's not even like it's like all freestyle. Like he's just coming over. He might have told her what her lines is. This is what I expect my queen to say. You got to keep me from the streets. Listen, YouTube or photo. I was like, I heard it was out, but the clip is making its rounds on Twitter, and I was like, I've got to go watch. I gotta go watch the documentary. Movie or whatever this is. I've got to watch it. You know what? Matter of fact, I might do it next Tuesday. I might do a live reaction to the entire. We might have movie night. Brother, don't. let me play one with it because this is just like funny. This is just like so comical. Like you get a phone call. What? Such got shot. I'm on the way. You didn't say where at. Who's all out there? What's the scene looking like? No, I'm just gonna throw my Ogun Tade cape on and fly to the scene. Let me play this shit again.
Make. What you make? Malik. What up, Malik? What? He got shot?
Okay. Let me go back. Hey, I want to like when he picks up the phone and she's setting the table. Look how she's kind of like rolling her eyes, like, "Hey, this motherfucker go again." Then he go with this bullshit. Watch your world live.
What? He got shot? Are you sure it was Ron? What happened? Police. Hold tight. I'm on my way.
she give him this look like, motherfucker, he trying to just get out of the house. That must be another hoe. I know you a dog ass. Hold on. Look at this lie. She's still in the scene without even saying a word. This like that. Look, there you go right there. This nigga. Oh shit. She looking like, here this nigga go again. Somebody got shot, so you gotta be out all night, huh? He does this at least once a week. Somebody gets shot, and all of a sudden he's got to be an activist. Yeah, okay. What's the whole name? That's a look she giving him. Okay.
He got shot? Are you sure it was Ron? What happened? Police. Hold tight. I'm on my way, bro. Hold on. I'm out.
She's like, and I just cooked. I just cooked some Harriet Tubman hamburgers, and now you finna go? I spent all day in that kitchen cooking them goddamn rice cakes you like. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having too much fun with this one.
I'm out. I'm on my way. Babe, I gotta go.
No.
Ron got shot. The 14-year-old
Okay,
boy.
leave that to the Black Panthers.
No.
Your fight is towards systematic racism in education.
Who the fuck has that kind of conversation? I've never in my life with the missus. I don't care what's going on or what conversation, it's the systematic racism. But no, let the Black Panthers handle it. He get up standing there with my hug. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay.
I shot the 14-year-old
Okay,
boy.
leave that to the Black Panthers.
No.
Your fight is towards systematic racism in education.
My fight is against racism no matter where it happens.
I said no.
I'm telling you that my life is saving our people. We've been through this.
And what makes like he's talking like this. He's talking like this. Oh shit! I'm sorry. We gonna get down with the clip. Then we gonna move on. Yeah, I'm sorry. At this, Umar is. Oh, my fights with racism. I already told you that. You knew I was a community activist when you gave me them draws. Hold on, what's this wall? I don't. Who puts a display up for coffee cups? Interesting. Interesting set design. My coffee cups go in the cabinet. I've never had a wall dedicated with lighting and everything for coffee cups. Well, maybe she collects them. I don't know. Let's continue.
I'm telling you that my life is saving our people. We've been through this. I got to go. A young man is dead.
If you leave, Jermaine,
If I leave what? If I leave what? I'm leaving.
That sounds very aggressive, very abusive. You're trying to get with this shaking baby syndrome. What's going on here, brother? What's going on here? If I leave what? I got a black teleconference to go do. Oh, what am I supposed to do with a bottle of shake? Yo, next Tuesday, you know what? I'm gonna set aside that. That is gonna be. We're gonna do a review. I gotta see the whole thing now. I mean, it went straight aggressive. I mean, you're trying to convince your woman that you got to get out there and you're a social justice warrior. She giving him like, first of all, you remember she was rolling her eyes when he got the phone call. Like, man, this nigga do this shit every Tuesday. Girl, this is something going on. It's somebody else, girl. It can't this many people be getting shot, girl. It can't be this many people, girl. But then when I look on the news report and he don't never be there, girl. What's going on? He claimed he's for the people, girl. Here you go with this bullshit. You leave if you want to. Tyrone is coming through here. Jody.
if you leave, Jermaine,
If I leave what? If I leave what? I'm leaving. Bye.
no!
You had to put up against the wall to get back. Come on, bro. If I leave what? Okay, I'm over.
I'm leaving. Bye.
No!
Man.
Yeah, I got to check this out. We got to do a review on that movie. Kudos to the crew to kind of put that together. Yeah, picture. Remember the Goonie Goo. When we do all one hit. Listen, DMO. I've started to kind of get my wind back. The shows have been going on a little bit longer. I'm kind of in pregame shape. No, listen, YouTube on photo. We got to just because the shit to giggle. Like, it's going to be some stuff I skip over. Like I'm not going to like critique it, word for word, line for line. But I got a review, because this is making the rounds now. When this movie kind of got out, and Black Twitter's kind of picking up on it, and that's one of the clips kind of floating around. It is another clip that kind of made my attention. We'll get off of Umar in a second, and then get into another sorry excuse for a man, Drake. We'll get into him in just a second, but I just want to get this clip out of the way. Hold on, where is it at? Where did I put it? Yeah, here we go. Give me just a second. I'll tell you, Twitter. He's making he's crossing over. It ain't just the YouTubians and struggle streamers. But check this out. Oh, there we go.
I got a new program coming out for the ladies. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. You make a $500 donation to FDMG Academy, ladies. $500 donation to FDMG Academy, and you get a free lunch with Dr. Umar, restaurant of your choice in the state of Wilmington, Delaware. I said we got a new program called Lunch with Dr. Umar. Private lunch. Ladies, you got to donate $500 to the FDMG Academy, and I will take you to lunch, private lunch, any restaurant you want in the state of Delaware.
$500. I'm a gigolo getting all the dough. Oh shit. Motherfucker, let me tell you something. What woman? First of all, I'm gonna let the clip play, but Delaware is, he didn't say, I'm gonna fly to you and we gonna have a date in your city and you can show me around your town. No, you gonna come to fucking Delaware. Nothing wrong with Delaware, it's just not on my bucket list of places to go. But here we go.
It's called Lunch with the Doctor, and it costs you $500. You don't pay for the lunch. I pay for the lunch. Any restaurant in the state of Delaware. Oh, yes. Brothers, don't hate. We got to stop hating. Brothers, we got to stop hating. Don't hate my ninja, because if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your wife if she want that luncheon, if I ask your baby mom, do she want that luncheon with the doctor, we know what she gonna say, ninja. Don't test my intellectual gangster. If I roll up on your girlfriend, your live-in prisoner, you call a girlfriend. If I roll up on your live-in prisoner, your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend, who ain't there because she want to be, she there because she got to be. If I roll up on your romantic prisoner, my brother, if I roll up on your romantic prisoner, you call a girlfriend who living with you because she got to, not because she want to. Do she want that lunch date with the doctor? Do your wifey want that lunch date with the doctor? I think we all know the answer to that.
Oh, now I showed this to the missus earlier before the show. She's like, "Does that appeal to you, ladies? He looks like a functioning crackhead." Yes, lad, he's escorted. Oh shit. Was you at them Diddy parties? Did you get flued out? Did you do something strange for a piece of change? $500. Listen, and I think I speak for all either current or retired players in the game. You listen, you know you got it when you got it. You ain't gotta broadcast it. Like I don't have to throw salt on these niggas. They season themselves. You understand what I'm saying? This when you think everybody wants you for a luncheon. Oh, this is what we call dirty macking. For those who don't know, this is called dirty macking. We almost done. Yeah, we're almost done. Let's go.
Me and you are not the same. I keep telling you that. Me and you, we not the same. You not 6'3", dark chestnut Cocoa Brown with the North Philly beard. You ain't Leo King, Ninja. You ain't Pan-Africanist #1. Nobody flying you to every continent to hear what you got to.
Imagine driving down the street and you seeing the motherfucker doing all of this. It's not that he's loud with it. He's so animated, like he's up in the dude's face. Like you should be focusing in on, the ladies. Why are you talking to the niggas? I'm not understanding. I don't like I said, I don't throw salt on them. They season themselves. Like let me sell myself to the ladies. I don't give a damn if the man hate this $500 horn I'm doing ain't meant for them. Now hold on, this is like a 2-minute clip, and you spend the majority of the time talking to the niggas. I'm confused. This is supposed to be a 2-minute advertisement for the ladies. Ladies, you come to Delaware. I'm gonna take you to take you to Papa Do's or Ray's on the river or this beautiful African restaurant. There's plenty of places we could go. There's a lot of good sites up here in Delaware. I can show you around. Blah 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 blah. And if you got time, I can take you on a tour of the campus. No, you spend most of your time talking to the bros, telling them. You ain't 6'3". You ain't got the North Philly beard. You look like a functioning junkie, brother. Your beard is not manicured properly. You need to get you some respected roots, respectfully. Get your line up. You ain't supposed to have facial hair coming across the top of your lip, man. You supposed to promote a clean appearance. Come on, man. Come on. I'm just saying. If you, at least you got all your teeth. I can say that.
Dark chestnut cocoa brown with the North Philly beard. You ain't Leo King. Ninja. You ain't Pan-Africanist #1. Nobody flying you to every continent to hear what you got to say. Only me. Don't make me take my t-shirt off and turn into King Kong right now. Don't make me beat my chest.
What? You finna take your t-shirt off for the men? What is going on here? This is sounding very moist. Very, very, very moist. What? Brother, come on, brother. So you know how it is. You gotta style and groom your shit. Properly pick it out. You gotta wash it on a consistent basis. Put your beard balm on, your beard oil. Come on, man. You've been looking like a functionally crackhead. He's all, let me go back. He said, don't make me take my shirt off. Well, I hope you haven't had BBL surgery.
And Africanist #1. Nobody flying you to every continent to hear what you got to say. Only me. Don't make me take my t-shirt off and turn into King Kong right now.
This is supposed to be an advertisement for the ladies. This is supposed to be for the ladies, and you talking about don't make me. You talking to me and trying to sound cocky. Don't make. Listen, I've never said that to another heterosexual man. That I was, hey man, your girl want me. Don't make me take my shirt off. What the hell what you looking at my chest for? What you say? What you looking at my chest for? You pro homo nigga. Now you will be talking about I'm gonna take my shirt off. Okay, I'm almost done. This play time. This is look at him. Who gives a damn about you getting flew out the all these continents? And people know your living situation. Come on, bro. That's
King? Ninja? You ain't Pan-Africanist #1. Nobody flying you to every continent to hear what you got to say. Only me. Don't make me take my t-shirt off and turn into King Kong right now. Don't make me beat my chest. Don't make me beat my chest.
Beat your chest like Tarzan? What is going on here? Can you imagine? He's driving down and this clown just takes his shirt off and start beating his chest. What? I haven't beat my chest since I was a child. What is going on here? Don't make me beat my chest. You just got so distracted. You saw a troll in the comment and you got so distracted. Don't make me beat my chest. Say it one more time, brother. Say it one more time.
Make me beat my chest. Don't make me beat my chest. King Kong. Stop playing.
Okay, I'm back. Woo! The good brother Umar, man. Listen, it's all over my algorithm. We're starting to get into the algorithm on and other social media places. You know, and I'm glad, you know, if you're eating off of them, you're eating off of them. It's free entertainment. Very, very colorful, interesting guy. But you know, moving on from one sorry ass motherfucker to another. Drake. Is this the L that never ends? Is this the L that never ends? And I mean, I've seen guys' careers get, you know, let's talk about, you know, just rap battles, rap beef in particular. I've seen them all. I've seen them all, from KRS-One to MC Shan to Roxanne Shante and that shit. I've seen them all. Some careers move on after the beef. Some guys lose and continue to have great careers. Some guys lose and are just never the same. You know, but you know, like Pop saying Friday, you live to fight another day. This is the L, Drake's L. And anybody that disputes this being an L is high on those narcotics. Very high on their narcotics. This is the L that won't end. This has got to be the biggest. Now I've seen guys get washed in a rap battle. I've seen guys get washed and careers are never the same. He didn't need YouTube my folks. He didn't even need to hide for a year. Take your time, take your lick, and just continue to make good music. I saw Nas Ether killed, like most rappers would have never recovered from Ether. Jay goes on and continues to make money, continue to, you know, put out platinum records, you know, and admits, yo, I lost that battle. And you talking about a battle that was just as personal. I'm talking about, you know, come on, if you heard the lyrics to Super Ugly, you know, what I did with you saw telling Nas what I did with your baby mama, left the condom on the baby seat. Like, come on, bro. I mean, disrespect in hip hop, come on, is especially in a rap battle. It's like whatever. And you know, it hurts more when it's, you know, a bit of truth to it. But for the most part, it's just, hey, we talking shit. It's about jokes. You could tell Drake was not he was one of those kids that sat at the front of the bus next to the bus driver for protection. He wasn't on the back of the bus where the kids were snapping, playing cards, shooting dice, playing, you know, talking shit like that. He wasn't one of those. He was the front. You know, in fact, Drake wasn't even on the bus. Drake was a car rider. He wasn't on the back of the bus with the rest of us. This has got to be the biggest L. Here comes the TDE portion of the show. I know, Slander. I'm pretty sure you've been on social media fighting and swinging, you know, getting your DJ academics on, you know, trying to help your boy up off the ground. Get up. Let him get up. He keeps putting himself down. This has got to be the biggest L ever. Listen, I've heard it all in rap battles. I've heard it all. You know, like I said, some people never recover. Some people go on and still find success. And, you know, as hip hop fans, we got to say, hey, it's a battle. And as long as it doesn't end up on some, you know, Tupac and Biggie shit, most people are just cool with it. Like whatever disrespect, like, yeah, it's as long as you keep it on wax for the most part. And you're good. You're good. But to go to the lengths where I'm going to sue. And it's not the fact that, you know, he's suing, which is a whole move in itself. It's just like you keep making amendments and you keep making it worse. You recently, well, matter of fact, let me see. I got plenty of, you know, kind of clips. Let me go through the files here, because I might say that for the end of the show. Okay, where did I put it? Oh yeah, brother. I'm gonna play the clip. If you still here, in a minute. There's so many clips. Because I want to be able to, because there's been so much going on. But we're gonna start with this clip from the Breakfast Club. The kind of, for those who are not caught up in up to speed. Yeah, brother, come on, listen. Jay got stronger after Ether. It happens. No one is untouchable. Everybody gets grazed. If you get into a rap battle, listen, you walk away with a scratch or two. LL, second, he walked away with a scratch from second round knockout, but then then he had to do the Ripper Strikes Back. I'm just saying, like I've heard them all. But check this for this. I'm gonna do like a brief recap, and then we're gonna kind of get into some of the particulars of it. But check this out though.
Of violence committed by Kendrick Lamar.
If that's true, that's some legendary host. Okay, my God, I've never seen someone take a L so bad. I used to say Drake looks like a sore thumb, but the level of sore loser that he is should be studied.
Yeah, I honestly don't understand. It's at the end of the day, it's a diss record, right? And we've seen diss records from the beginning of hip hop, right? Some have been fabricated, some have been lies, some have been true, but they were known as diss records, and they go down as diss records. So the fact that you're suing not only Kendrick but also the record label, I don't think he's suing Kendrick, but suing the record label, and the fact that they have to do this just sounds crazy to me.
I just don't understand what if he gets what do you mean documents about domestic violence?
Yeah, so
that ain't gonna change the fact you took an L.
Well, I think
like you got your ass beating the rap battle.
But none of this changes the fact, like, because when you go through deposition, they ask for so many different things, and they ask for conversations, and they ask for texts, and they ask for emails, and they ask for all this and that. But it, like you said, it doesn't change what happened at the end of it.
But
the fact that we keep talking about it, I think makes it worse.
It does make the ass kicking worse. Last time I seen somebody take a loss this bad was Chauncey and Menace to Society after Kane pistol whipped.
Hey, yo.
That was the last sore loser I seen on this level.
But I feel like we can't move on because of these proceedings. Like, we should have been moved on from this.
Drake's team, it feels the same way, but they're saying that things are being held and things are not being given to them. If they're given and there's nothing there, they move on as well.
I will say Drake versus Lucian is the better story in all of this, because it's always interesting to me when people make hundreds of millions of dollars with a company, and the first time something doesn't go their way, they start complaining about the company. It was all good when you was on top.
The mention of the Pusha T.
So when you lose one rap battle and get your ass handed to you, now all of a sudden, you going against Lucian.
I agree. I mean, the mention of the Pusha T stuff for me read that way. It's like, okay, y'all are alleging that this was put in documents, so y'all know that maybe it happened, and y'all are upset that it didn't happen again. Which I mean, look, he said, I get it if it's disrupting his business the way he said.
Take the L and keep it moving, Aubrey. That's it. Like, you on tour all around the world. You still selling out. You still putting out good music.
Number one records.
Exactly.
Still releasing
like, let it go already. You got your ass handed to you.
Bringing it back up, and people keep remembering. Like, when I just was partying to Nokia, I come back on Monday back to work. Now I'm hearing this. It's like, let it go.
Yeah, but if you're doing business with people that, I mean, I don't think people honestly in any business ever have your full best interest. They have their interest at heart. But if you feel this way, you wouldn't feel comfortable releasing music and working with this label.
All of this is happening because he got his ass handed to him in a rap battle. Cut it out.
But
knock it out.
I know we got to go, but even if he wins the court case, the way people feel never changes.
Even if he wins the court case, he still got his ass kicked in the rap battle.
But then he knows the truth about the business. He pulled the veil back. That's how he feels.
No matter what you say, we're going to be talking to you the way they was talking to Chauncey and Menace. You remember the dude was watching the fight, and he was like, man, come watch this fight, man. This look like Kendrick kicking your ass the other night. No matter what you do. Man, you beat Lucian. You beat Lucian the way Kendrick whipped your ass the other day.
Dang.
Like, cut it out.
No,
like,
man, he just nowhere he's going to be able to go where people ain't talking about it.
No.
He's tired of people talking about it. I get it. He's only a man. He's the boy. Person.
He's the boy.
Kendrick beat his ass, and then Drake beat his own ass. That's what Drake is doing right now.
Oh. All right, let me come back over here. YouTube on 40. He is de facto. Okay, let me see if I can get it. Yeah, he is de facto suing Kendrick. Kendrick is not a named party. Yeah, he is de facto suing Kendrick. Here's what I find very distasteful. about Lawbury. I can't even call him Aubrey. I got to call him by his real name, Lawbury. This is what I find very distasteful. You're trying to win. You're trying to. I don't even call it a moral victory at this point. Like, because when you put stuff in litigation saying you want them to prove that Kendrick's kids are his and not Dave Freeze, you want them to prove that about allegations, nothing that's been he's ever been charged or any of that kind of stuff. You want them to talk about domestic violence. Like, it's just you're trying to do a backwards smear campaign, in a way to kind of take some of the shine and luster off of Kendrick. Listen, Kendrick was one of them ones before he smoked you. Kendrick is going to be one of them ones after he smoked you. He wants Kendrick's contract. Then we find out you pretty much on a 360 deal. I mean, the L's just keep piling up. This is, and it's no way of stopping it. It's like, you really are the boy. You really are. I mean, you might even shit with this kind of behavior. You might fit in with a certain group of people I know. I'm just saying. It's not even a sly slander and defamation push against Kendrick. Like, you're trying to win the battle after the battle. It's like, and you like, people's like, well, he's doing this to expose the business. Yeah, it also got exposed that you kind of you and Lucian, work to kind of kill the push, for lack of better terms, for Pusha T's story of Adidon, when he outed you had a son, which majority of the people didn't even know you had. But y'all kind of quelled that and kind of stopped that from getting enough spins and radio play and all of that kind of stuff. Like, we know what happens. Listen, hip hop business is shady. It's a lot of shady shit going on. A lot of labels. I mean, the labels control the narrative. If they don't want your shit out, they don't want to push your shit, that's how it is. If they want to push your shit to the moon and back, I mean, this is how the music business is. But you cannot win a battle after the fact. Like, can you imagine, after Tupac does hit him up, and Biggie comes out with a lawsuit? Well, you claim you fucked my wife. We need a DNA test. When did this happen? I need video for, like, it's, you either respond back in lyrics, or you just leave it where it's at. Like, okay, cool, it happened. Ether drops. Jay tries to come back with Super Ugly. It's like, okay, cool, I try to respond. It's just not hitting. You won. This is the L. Think about this now. This is, we're not talking about Drake's music. We're not talking about him, putting out hits and picking himself back up and reclaiming his spot on top of the charts and on top of the rap game and all of that. No, we spend our time talking about what a judge said in such and such courtroom, where court proceedings are going on, with new litigation, new amendments to the lawsuit and all of that. Like, we're talking more about Lucian than your music. Let's keep it a buck. Because I don't know too many people, talking about whatever music you're putting out. I mean, it's I like Drake with the melodies. I hate Drake when he act tough. Kendrick warned it. Like, dude, at this point, you can't even. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse because you can't even walk this back. Even if you decide, you know what, man, I'm done. I'm good. Lawbury, I'm good. I'm dropping a lawsuit. I'm moving on with my life and my career, and go from like, it don't matter. The fact that you even did paperwork and you just continue to show yourself to be a bitch in black and white is disgusting. Disgusting. I mean, if Hurt Feelings was a rapper, it'd be you. Like I said, you fit in with a group of people I used to know. I'm just saying. But it's different angles to this. You know, because with all this paperwork and these corporate scenes, like it brings up other conversations that people are not. Okay, hold on. Let me get where my clip. It is other stuff. After that last docket, Larbury keeps it going. He can't stop YouTube Unfolded. He can't. At this point, it's no walking it back. It's no, let's bang it out. Let's move on. Nothing. It's nothing. You're down this rabbit hole. I mean, like this, you open up a can of worms on stuff. Let me get this properly. I mean, let's just check this quick, like little clip.
Is requesting that. So Drake and his legal team is requesting that UMG provide all communications that show that they censored Pusha T's "The Story of Adidon" diss towards Drake back in 2018. And the reason they request this is because they want to use it as proof, like, hey, look, UMG once censored a diss record that defamed me and talked bad about me. So why didn't they do this for Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us? I'll read the documentation request by Drake's legal team. For the time period of January 1st, 2018 to May 31st, 2018, all documents and communication relating to any instruction, direction, or suggestion that any musical work or music video by Pusha T, including but not limited to The Story of Adidon, be censored or otherwise modified / altered based on the content of the musical work or musical video, or decision to not license, publish, or promote any musical work or music video by Pusha T, including but not limited to The Story of Adidon.
Beautiful. Listen, you can tell he would. It just drives it home. You're not like you never had a fist fight. You the kind of kid that would get slapped around and run in the house, and your mama would let you stay in there. Your daddy wouldn't put you back outside. Like, go face your enemies head on and deal with it. If you lose, you lose. Mama, there. Snitch, listen, you started short of a few hours ago. Listen, YouTube on photo snitching ain't even a word. Like, that was always a rumor that, UMG was like, people would say shit about Drake was like, or, had, you even look at, come on, man, and it extends. It has been extended. Look at the hoops that Clips and them had to jump through to release this last album. But you just like, yeah, I want all the communication from them, because I know they did it because they told me, but I needed them in writing for my legal proceedings. Like, yeah, that was a bad look. The Story of Adidon, Pusha T smoked your ass. You didn't hit him with the Meek Mill back to back. Like this, the boy. I was gonna call him, Larbury. Can't call him out. That's his Jewish side. Relax. I mean, Slander, I'm listening. And if you like his music, like his music. I mean, Drake makes good music. Drake makes very good music. It makes something, get you moving. Every now and then he might give you some bars. Every now and then. But he makes good music. Like, this focus on the music. Now your fans can't focus on it because here you are, dry snitching. For lack of nobody asked you about Pusha T. Nobody asked you. But let me let the clip finish out. Check this out.
On the basis of the content of the musical work or music video. Now, for all of the Drake stands, I want you to look me in my eyes and explain. I want you to type it out. How does Drake, bringing up the fact that they censored Pusha T to benefit Drake, benefit any artist ever? How does the censoring of music benefit artists? Oh, but the reason they should have censored Not Like Us because it hurts in the negotiations, and then they pushed a song that called him a PDF, and that's mean. I swear, bro, I'm living in the twilight zone because y'all be begging me to make videos about this dumb shit. And I be trying to be nice. I be trying to save face. What Did I Miss is a pretty good song. Hey, you guys shouldn't throw toilet paper and water bottles at people's shows. That's just wrong. Y'all sit here, y'all still cry. And this is what we doing. This is what I would never co-sign anything like this.
Exactly. So Slander, you understand? Do you co-sign this shit? You co-sign this fuckery? You probably do. Yep. So Sir Lucian slapped him too. Listen, the judge he pointed out the tailor-made freestyle, and if you really listen to Not Like Us, he's not really calling him a PDF. If you really listen to it bar for bar, he's not really calling him a PDF. He's not really calling him a PDF. You know, when he, say Drake, I heard you like him young. Like, I mean, young could mean anything. That's very ambiguous statement. You know, he doesn't really. It's about Baca. Exactly, YouTube unfolded, but the embarrassment of it all. Like it's implied, but it's not directly said. You got a problem with Not Like Us. Like I would have had a problem with, Meet the Grams. Like that was a very hell to me. Meet the Grams was a more personal record than Not Like Us. It's Not Like Us was more of a hit. But you look. Let me take this down. You're looking bad out here, Lawbury, and you're making the culture look bad, Lawbury. What are you doing? What are you doing? And then here's the clip. I know, brother. I'm gonna probably send it to him. But this is a conversation. Here's a conversation. Hold on, give me a sec. This is a part that I was waiting for somebody to kind of get at. I'm just glad to let the judge listen to all this stuff. Listen, you kind of have to when you talk about what's potentially on the line here. Was potentially on the line here in regards to this this whole case and whatever. You talking about Drake's side? Rewriting the rules of the industry, and I'm doing this for the artist. No, motherfucker, you're doing this for yourself. To ask if another man's kids is his, you're doing it for yourself. To ask them the record label, because you're not suing Kendrick directly. You're not even on some bullshit and suing him. You suing the label that you both are under. That's some real hoe shit. I'm not gonna get at him. I'm gonna get at the label. And if you don't think UMG got some shit on him that they just kind of just sitting on, come on, bro. Come on. How you be wilding out, with the ladies at these parties? You think they ain't got some like Epstein type shit on you? Come on, bro. But check this. This is a part of the conversation that I don't think I've seen anybody kind of speak on. And I was like, I'm saying this to brother. I'm gonna send this to brother, but this is a part of the conversation. I was waiting for somebody to kind of comment on. Let me get this off here, and let me know what y'all think. Here we go.
We're all the hip hop OG artists. Exactly, Nisha. I'm ashamed of them niggas. They should be coming out. Every last OG hip hop should come out and be like, that nigga's out of line. And the fact that they not coming out because they feel like they're gonna lose some money or access to certain things, I hate that.
I wonder what MC Shan thinking right now.
Shan probably think I need to get back in court. This nigga ruined my life. I sat back and let KRS-One ruin my life, ruin the reputation of my excellent city, and I could have sued him, and y'all thought it was cool.
Don't say MC Shan go do that, man. Don't say he's like that.
He's sitting back thinking about it right now, like, wait a
All right, let me come back over here. That's a part of the conversation that is that I don't think it gets is getting talked about enough for me. You know, it was a time when you called out sucker shit for what it was, and you haven't seen any of these hip hop artists, major hip hop artists. You know, it's kind of like we got gloves off. We don't want to say nothing because we don't want to upset the boy. Like, none of them have come out and said anything. And I just find it very, 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 very interesting because you know you want to be considered OG. You want this respect from rappers up. I would say quote unquote up under you, rappers younger than you, and all that. But I can't. How can you respect that? That you'll sit on the sidelines and just be quiet about blatant sucker shit that's potentially affecting everybody. Where's Jay Prince to tell Drake like, nah, this ain't you broker a peace deal to keep from getting his ass whooped, but you're not reaching out to him to be like, nah, this ain't this drop the lawsuit, bro. This ain't how we do business in the culture. But then again, Kendrick told you he's not part of the culture. You're a vulture. But I just find it funny that none of these so-called OGs, anytime there was issues within the quote-unquote culture, had a lot to say. They real fucking quiet on this shit. Real fucking quiet. Just, how deep into your into his pocket are you? That's a better story. How deep in the pocket are you? How much? Colonizer. Listen, YouTube Unfolded. It's deeper. This is very, very deep. Like I said, and the fact that you got OGs out here, bro, that where I look, Jay Prince is the a good example because you've done all of this, and I'm a broker piece. Anytime Drake has had an issue, you got a broker piece with the person he had beef with or whatnot. Where are you at with this? Where you at with helping Lawbury navigate these tough waters after a clear loss? After a clear loss. After a clear, like where are you at? Where's that wisdom and all? No, it almost makes it colonizer. I mean, you want to go a step further? It gives off a very a slave masterish type vibe. Like I own you. You owe me. You better not come out and say anything against me. I put food on your table when I jumped on your single. When I was a feature artist on one of your records for one of your artists. You better not come out and say anything negative about me. And folks are real goddamn quiet. I just find that very funny for the OGs to be very, 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 very quiet. No one's pulled Lawbury aside and had a talk with her, but then again, you probably can't talk with the motherfucker paying your bills. I'm just saying. That might be a kind of an awkward kind of conversation to be, trying to course correct action for the motherfucker that's taking care of you. I'm just gonna put it like that. Put it like that. I mean, it's a very nasty. This is beyond nasty word. This might be the time for the interlude. It might be time for the interlude. I want to get into this Amanda Seales stuff, and then of course, take that down. Done with that clip. Lawbury went into the UK and basically said U.S. rapper. So yeah, he's trying. He's trying his best to get back up because the whole UK rappers are the best. Like you thought that was going to be a distraction. You just like you just keep making it worse. No, we back on you. Another thing to tip the rap. Listen, he's going to rap again. YouTube Unfolded. Drake is going to sell records. He has a fan base comprised of he has how can I put it? Well, you know what? It's just funny because we went from started the show with one sucking nigga then moved to another. He has kind of like that Umar effect. He has a dedicated fan base. I know. Hey, thank you for coming through YouTube Unfolded. Yeah, but he has a fan base much like Umar does. A dedicated fan base of single women who, no matter what he does, is going to get out there and bail him out and support her. I'm just saying. that's just the nuts and bolts of it. Anyway, I'll see you around. You know, I'll be coming out from the space station from time to time. But let me kind of get into. Oh, matter of fact, before you leave, this is kind of like let me share this real quick. Where I put it. Now this got like a little that, you know, this it fits in a lot of different ways. Just give me a second. Let me cue it up. I'm trying to figure out. I want to include this into something, but check this out before you go. It's a quick 1 minute song. Put this on the big screen, and this is how you got to move for the rest of the week. Message.
Anything that don't help me grow. Fake friends, shiesty hoes. I'm letting all that bullshit go. No negative energy on my ship. Giving as much energy as I can give. You niggas got too many needs. Y'all be fucking up my peace. So
Ooh, listen, it fits. It fits. So I mean, hell, I might even use this for the pulpit portion of the intro. That's I like that. Just letting go of the bullshit. And there's plenty of it. Yeah, but not on that note, YouTube or photo. Yeah, thank you for coming through as always. It's always a pleasure. Listen, beautiful. So he works in mysterious ways. I came across that. I was like, you know what? Letting go of the bullshit. Okay, let me stop that. And I'll see you around. Well, I know where places I won't see you, but yeah, I'll see you around. Amanda Seales. Amanda Seales has kind of jumped into it's kind of the thing going around. It's been going around for a while now. I've seen Charlie Kirk do it. Other prominent quote unquote, I want to say activists, but people in the political sphere that has those kind of views have what they call like these 20v1s where, you know, they sit out and like debate with these people over whatever the topic is. But Amanda Seales is making her rounds with her recent appearance on this, I wouldn't call it show, program, or whatever. And she had a very interesting interaction. And for those of you who haven't watched the full thing, take time out and really watch the full thing. But this is a very interesting exchange being had here. My queued up. But check this out. This is a very interesting. I want
So
to.
why is that
Okay,
fair
here we go.
for people who never had slaves, who fought against slavery, to have to pay for people that had slaves?
One, from my understanding, you are more interested in preserving the fairness of those who didn't have slaves than the fairness of those who are the descendants of slaves. That is priority to you than finding a fair way to accommodate those who have been the descendant of slaves.
Well, our ancestors wasn't asking for handouts. They were asking for equal opportunity. And we have equal opportunity in this country. We had a black president, just in case you didn't know. We had a black president and we had a black vice president. I mean, I think she was black. They said she was black. I don't know. So we had a black president, and you know who voted for that black man? White people, because you can't win a.
Okay, let me pause because it's so much you can critique just off the first minute. It's a good watch. It's definitely a good watch, but I find it very interesting when you get to talking about reparations. You have people that have used that argument. Well, not everybody was a slave owner, but I didn't participate, in the Holocaust, but and Americans didn't participate in the Holocaust, but we had to help with reparations for them. I don't remember black folks being put in Japanese Japanese people in internment camps, but they got reparations. I don't remember black folks running Indians to reservations and them. Come on, to say that not all white people were slave owners. This is a correct statement, but they benefited from the system of slavery. And I hate when you have this argument with reparations about some of these goofies. They like to go to that, like, I'm just going to go over that part, but there's so much you can break down with this. They like to go to that part. Well, not all, white people, why should black Americans get reparations? Well, why should the Jews gotten reparations from it and was continues to still try to get and seek reparations all the way back as recently as 2012, seeking to get more reparations. But, in my old school voice, please continue.
Popular election in this country without white people. So Barack Obama is the product of white people. So let's get off this thing where, America is so racist. What's making America so racist is people that continue to talk about racism and continue to focus on racism instead of focusing.
And she's congrats. If you watch the whole thing, Amanda Seales really holds her composure very well. Because I just told this boot looking to get the fuck out my face. Be honest with you. To not acknowledge that racism is a real thing when they're have literally gone through the school systems and pretty much tried to rewrite history to make it seem like slavery wasn't such a bad thing. They've tried to whitewash the history of slavery from books, from museums. Are you serious? She's got more patience than me. I told this bootleg get the fuck out my face. Conversation would have been over. You can't. This is the kind of people you can't have like real intelligent dialogue with in debate fashion. Like no, But please continue.
On unity and bringing our country forward. People that have this liberal mindset are infecting our communities, black people, and making us victims and not victors. I refuse to embrace a victim mentality because that's not what our grandparents and Harriet Tubman and those people fought for. They fought for equal
not bring
opportunity.
up Harriet Tubman's name in vain, baby. Please.
They said the Lord's name in vain. Lord's name.
Harriet Tubman was literally saving her family and others from slavery.
Yeah. You know who helped her? White people.
You know who helped her?
They were on the Underground Railroad.
No. You know who helped her?
Come on in.
You know who helped her?
God and
people who benefit from white supremacy. One of the things
it's a lie. White supremacy is a lie.
No, sir,
it's
that's simply
lie.
not
There's
true.
No such. I mean,
it makes me think when they have this, and if you watch any of these kind of like 20v1s type things, slander. That fact wasn't lost on me. But it's funny how they have these 20v1s interactions. This some of these folks are this. I don't even think they're even in denial. I think these people are plants. They're carefully picked, carefully screened. They always try to get one to look like us, but really ain't us. But that was a bar right there. Write that down.
If that were not the case, then we wouldn't see the continued effort of colonialism and white people placing themselves in positions of power when they do not have the power.
Because their culture, black culture is toxic. The black culture is toxic. We have produced a culture that is toxic. And let's get on the fact that there's no fathers in the black home. Let's talk about that.
I mean, you might as well put on white makeup, bro. You might as well put on white makeup. Interesting. Let's go.
Let's talk about that.
Stop.
Let's talk about that.
None of this is gonna work if y'all are just gonna sit here and make up shit.
It's
not gonna work. No, it's a debate. Has to be in facts.
You're
you are
putting off
literally
emotional liberalism.
I am
right
not
now.
putting off emotional liberalism. You're putting off unfounded lies
That's what y'all
based
do. Y'all
in
start saying
conservatism.
misinformation. Remember, they
It
did the
is
misinformation thing all summer, where everything
Look at this
conservative
man.
did. They said
You're carrying a chain around your neck of an apartheid nation that actively wants to harm black people and
What about the
non-Jewish people.
apartheid? What
But
about
let
when-
me bring it
what
back.
about when
Let
black
me bring
people
it
were
back.
selling black people
Let me
in
bring
Africa
it. That was not happening
and
in the
put them in
context that you're
cages,
saying.
and they were selling
Let's
their
bring
own
it
people.
back.
Black people still sell
Okay.
their own people today too. By
I don't
the
know
way.
if I'm gonna last.
We're selling our own people today
I don't know
too.
if I'm gonna
You
last.
probably won't last with me.
I won't, because your ignorance is so
See,
overwhelming.
y'all, that's liberals. Y'all start name calling when y'all getting
it's
defeated
not
in an
name
argument.
calling. You won't have an argument because you keep cutting me off.
Oh, well, that's fine if they don't let me come
You
back
won't
up.
even.
I made my
you won't.
point.
You didn't make your
I made my point.
You haven't
And
made
I'm
your
okay
point.
with being
And let me
voted
just
out.
tell you about your point. You started off saying we believe in hard work.
Yeah.
And we believe in being compensated.
Reparations is not though. Reparations is not hard work. It's stealing. It's Robin Hood.
You said you believe in hard work.
Yes.
And you believe in being compensated for hard work.
Yes.
Were slaves compensated for their work?
They weren't compensated for their work. But why should people who are sitting at home playing video games, smoking marijuana,
Are you sitting at
be
home playing a
giving
video
checks?
game? Are
But
you
no, the
sitting at
people that
home
they-
playing a video
the
game?
people that they wanted
Am I sitting
reparations
at home
for-
playing a video game? No.
Okay. All right. Come back over here. Yeah, he's pissing me off. Yeah, beautiful. I'm sorry. But you gotta watch like the whole thing. It's very, very interesting. And it pisses you off at different points. Because false fallacy conversations and all of that kind of shit. Like, I'm good. I'm like, I'd have walked away from the conversation a long time ago. Wouldn't be bothered. Hadn't been bothered at all. Let me see what I got. I do. Okay, hold on. Where did I'm gonna say that for Sunday show. Well, I want to play this clip, and then we'll kind of get into the latest and greatest from the world of One Piece, and then of course my closing verse, letting go of the bullshit. A lot of emphasis is put on pimp preachers, and when you think about pimp preachers, you think of beautiful. That listen, that ain't the half of it. You got if you can stomach watching the whole thing without losing your shit. It's very interesting. But those kind of 20v1 type things are very interesting because it really kind of exposes the what I like to say, the ignorance of people. Like, most people are dumb. But we talk about when we say pimp preachers, you always think of the black preacher with the gold chains and wanting the fancy cars. But check this recent interaction they kind of got online. But check this out.
I'm not saying this to be mad. I'm saying this because I feel like I'm going to go to my advocate, Jesus. I have $400,000 to pay. And the only reason I took a line of credit is so that I could have this and we wouldn't have to wait potentially. Can you imagine still being in there and this sanctuary done and we don't have the money to pay for the AV? So now we got to sit there for a year because that's how long it would have taken. And I said, well, can I get a line of credit? And I didn't know what else to do. Well, you shouldn't have borrowed. Oh, then tell that to the prophet who said to the widow, go get some vessels, go get some vases and borrow not a few. And it was sanctioned and blessed by God. But here's the thing. There are pastors that sat there and did nothing and were quiet for almost 5 years. This pastor went and took out a lot of credit so that we could pay for all of this stuff. We have $400,000 left to pay. We are putting on a conference that still I'm wondering why you haven't registered. I'm not trying to rebuke you, but I'm saying, come on, when you have someone that has been a Peter, that has been a rock, you need to get behind it and support it.
Come back over here. For those who are missing what the context is of this, this gentleman, this pastor, is mad at his congregation for not coughing up enough money to repay the $400,000 loan he took out for his church. I don't, how can you get mad at your congregation for doing something that, I'm pretty sure that you didn't discuss with the congregation? But then again, it's all about, controlling the assets, controlling them. But you just don't necessarily see, white preachers and pastors really coming out and being and browbeating your people like this, because they didn't come out and help you repay the remaining $400,000 on this loan yet. I'm just this pastor collection playing around. You'll get there eventually. You'll get there eventually. And I you know what? That's a completely different. Let me take this down because I'm about to get pissed. Let me take it down. And it probably paid that. Come on, 1,000 times over. Beautiful. Listen, I don't. It is. And it's I didn't even realize it. It's going to kind of fit in with my closing little line for the closing little part for the night. It's not a pulpit portion, but we're gonna call it "Letting Go of the Bullshit." That's gonna be the thing for this show. Let go. I might want to. Yes, let me say that. Letting go of the bullshit. Most definitely letting go of the bullshit. But for my One Piece fans, let's kind of get into that, and then we, get our ass up out of here. Then, had some stuff, but I was gonna do a little album review, but that was kind of a struggle last time. It was kind of a struggle last time getting through that, due to the YouTube gods and that kind of shit. So I'm gonna find a kind of another way to kind of do that. Yeah, I may have to I don't know. Maybe I have to just make sure I ain't got too many tabs and shit open when I do it. So we'll see. But anyway, One Piece chapter 1157 has released, and Oda to me is dropping the ball yet again. Now we have talked about the resurgence and interest in One Piece since we kind of got into the Rock's backstory, Rock's DC backstory. We've seen a resurgence of interest, people wondering what this is, and and new secrets being revealed, new information being revealed. Then the last couple of chapters, and the last chapter, I was like, hey, you're kind of falling off. We're bringing in the Kuja Pirates. What is this? I know they're part of the story, but you're going down a path where interest is building up. Interest is high. You've seen more content creators kind of really, theorizing what's really going on with Rocks and his history, and trying to figure out Devil Fruits and all of that kind of stuff. Then you kind of double down on it with the chapter 1157. Too much emphasis on the Kuja Pirates. Now it does leave you with a bit of a cliffhanger, but it's not really that much of a cliffhanger unless Oda kind of cashes in. But I just Oda's, for me, kind of dropped the ball last two chapters. We're kind of falling off, kind of getting into a lot of miscellaneous stuff that a lot of people at this point do not care about. You're talking about a manga that has been going on for damn near 2 decades. We're tired of getting teases. We're tired of getting distracted. Just give us what the people want. If you're really watching it for fan response and the response of the people, like, listen, we love where you're going with the Rock's Beck stuff. We like the history being told. We like the exhibition of what his whole story is, considering he's been much of a mystery for most of the manga. We get into this, and then now you're trying to distract us with the Kuja Pirates, trying to put them on the same level of importance with Rocks, and I'm just like, I'm just not interested. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I just do not care. I just don't care enough. I just don't care enough about the Coogee Pirates. I'm sorry, and if you are a Coogee Pirates fan, more power to you. But what I want to do, I feel like let me take a brief interlude because brother had a nap earlier. I'm sipping this good water. Hold on, let me put this up real quick. And then we'll kind of get it. Ain't no sense of dragging it out. Some of this material I'm gonna have to save, like the Texas legislator being held hostage. I'm gonna save that for the Sunday show. So okay, hold on. We're not going back to Elbath. Listen, slander. I'm done. I'm done. I need a break from Oda because this Coogee Pirate shit is not interesting me. It's not getting me there. We were flying high. We was heading up the roller coaster, and we're kind of like we're deviating. We're getting distracted. But let me play this real quick, and then we'll kind of come back and I kind of give up the freestyle part of the show. That's what I don't know shit. I'm still working on it. Let me go get some more water and give me a snack. Be right back.
Hit back. Know how I get with that liquor in my system. All I got is memories. I hate that you went missing. You know when I'm faded, I start texting pages. I can't stay away. Cause I'm drunk off love and I can't get off of you. First we fight, then we can make up. Got me coming back to you. All this toxic energy keep getting the best of me. Lovers to enemies, thought that we would always be. Put your phone in the cloud, cause I'm drunk and the song's about you. You know how I get with the Henny in my system. One damn shot away from making bad decisions. Saying should I risk it to take you off that blacklist, knowing damn well that I don't want them proud. Cause I'm drunk off love and I can't get off of you. First we fight, then we can make up. Got me coming back to all this toxic energy keep getting the best of me. Lovers to enemies, thought that we would always be. Put your phone in the cloud, cause I'm drunk and the song's about you. You know what to do just to get me triggered. Post me on your gram, but this ain't no perfect picture. All in my emotions, thought we were the closest. Looking for some closure from you. Going back and forth and back again. Probably wondering, will this ever end? First we in the sheets, make it love so sweet. So we arguing, pulling up receipts.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Let me get doing about it. Beautiful, I might do music is the key to life. It speaks to the soul. I might just do like let y'all listen to one of my playlists one time. I got plenty of them. I got plenty of playlists I kind of put together. But I saw something earlier, and it kind of fits, and I'm gonna see if I can flesh it out and make it digestible to you. And the quote goes, "You don't know where I've used my voice. You only know where you didn't hear it." Not the playlist. You don't know where I use my voice. Hold on. Let me make sure I read it. You don't know where I've used my voice. You only know where you didn't hear it. everything doesn't have to be broadcast. It doesn't have to be posted. It just doesn't have to be. And it just because you don't see the motion happening doesn't mean the motion ain't happening. I'm just saying. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it ain't happening. Just because player's not broadcasting all of his moves, player is not broadcasting, he's doing this, that, and the third, he's working on this, he's doing that, and you're not in on every single detail, doesn't mean it's not happening. I wish, I just wish, people would just, I don't know. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me see something real quick. Okay, I'll tell you. I'm gonna see this now. Do I want to get into it for real? For real? Pulpit part of the show. This is beautiful. Think about it. And it was another thing that I saw. Sometimes even when you're invited, you're still not welcome. I mean, some people will invite you to places and try to include you in the stuff, and not because they really want you to be a part of it, just because they want to know what you think and what you really doing, to kind of keep a way of monitoring your movements. So sometimes even when you're invited, you're still not welcome. You ever get that feeling when you get invited to a party and you get there and people just don't feel like they really want you there? You're just there because they know you, you're a family member. It would look odd if you didn't show up or get invited to that party. So just remember, even when you're invited, you're still not welcome. Sometimes I would say that sometimes even when you're invited, you're still not welcome. I kind of put it in a sense like, my shows, the did I even pin the link this time? No, I probably didn't. That's probably explain why DMO can sneak up on me. I don't think I did pin it. Yeah. That's probably why she couldn't sneak up on me. But my policy has always been the same. Come one, come all. But just because you were invited, don't necessarily mean you're welcome. And some people will try to take advantage, knowing that they're not welcome, to try to cause a scene and cause for clicks and views and try to get a reaction. Like, nah. But just know that and it goes for you, but it also goes for hey. Sometimes even when you're invited, you're still not welcome. Hey, the only reason I invited you because you're my wife's cousin, or the only reason I invited you because my mom really likes you, or the reason I invited you for this because they know you and I don't really fuck with you. Just know that sometimes even when you're invited, you're still not welcome. And also, just because you don't hear, I want to make sure I'm quoting it right. You don't know where I've used my voice. You only know where you didn't hear it. Just because you don't hear it, you don't hear me speaking, you don't see me in certain places and spaces. Doesn't not mean that my voice is not being heard. Just gonna leave it at that. Leave it at that. You are under genjutsu. Just because you don't hear my voice, this does not mean it's not being heard. You don't know where I'm using my voice at or how I'm using my voice. Just because you don't hear it, don't mean I'm not saying anything. Let that marinate sizzle in your spirit. Every move ain't got to be broadcast. Every move ain't got to be broadcast. And if you're paying attention, if you really, really been paying attention, sometimes silence is golden. Sometimes you say more without saying nothing. That was a bar there. I just made that up on the spot. I like that. Let me write that down. Sometimes I don't even know what I just said. I need to write it down. Sometimes you say a lot by not saying nothing. Let that marinate, sizzle in your spirit. That part. Silence is golden. Silence speaks more than words could ever. Ooh, Lord. How Denzel say in American Gangster, sometimes the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. My silence says more than any words I could ever say. And maybe, you know, I don't have to, you know, my core audience, I don't have to dumb shit down. The double and triple entendres, they catch it. For those who don't, you know, it wasn't meant for you. Sorry, you don't speak the lingo. You don't speak my language. Oh boy. I should just do like a show of just quotables. You know, people say, you know, your presence is felt. Sometimes your absence is felt. I'm just saying, beautiful. Come on now. There's energy takers and there's energy givers. You can't take what I ain't giving you. Let that marinate. Let that marinate. I mean, this is the quiet part of the show. All the bells and whistles is gone. As I this look around at, you know, I can't even call it a landscape. More like a landfill, but hey, it is what it is. Another bar. Oh boy. This is beautiful. Another bar. I mean, I could just you just gotta shake your head. You know, I like to plan trips, not lives. Oh boy. Yeah, I might do that. Take some footage, you know, of my upcoming trip. This, you know, life is good. Life is good, but once again, you know, some say you kill him with kindness, you kill a bitch nigga with quietness. Kindest thing I could do to you is not say nothing. Here's the beautiful part about it. Beautiful. Here's the most beautiful part about it. I could be talking about someone or not talking about anyone. All choosing how you interpret what you hear. Got him. I mean, think about it. Think about it. Hit dogs will holler. I'm just saying. They don't forget at the end of the day, when all things considered, and just remember, how about this? My life matters. Just keep that in your focus. My life matters. The double or triple automaton. Ooh, boy. Ooh, silence is golden. But if you was paying attention, I never stopped being quiet. But anyway, man. Anyway, brother got gym in the morning. Got to stay healthy. Got to get get vacation ready. Well, all that good stuff. Niggas getting high blood pressure right now. Beautiful. Yeah, that's their problem, not mine. Cause you know what? This is I like this little thing, and I'm gonna play it one more time. We gonna wrap it up real soon. This is the theme right here. This is the theme. Not just. I mean, this is life, man. I'm letting go of the bullshit. Letting go of the bullshit. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go.
This year I'm in my flow. Fuck anything that don't help me grow. Fake friends, shiesty hoes. I'm letting all that bullshit go. No negative energy on my ship. Giving as much energy as I can give. You niggas got too many needs. Y'all be fucking up my peace.
Let go of the bullshit. Listen. Letting go of the bullshit. And once you decide to how the phrase go, let go and let God. Woo! When you decide to let go and let God. Oh, they don't want to hear that. No, they don't want to hear that. When you really let go and let God. I wasn't even intending this to be like a proof. I mean, I'm just the quotables when it's on your spirit. Oh man, God is so good, so good. I know they don't like to hear that. Oh boy, yeah, you can't steal what you didn't give me. Woo! Woo! Let that sizzle on your spirit. Lord have mercy, Lord. Woo! Lord. Let me get my ass up out of here. Well, need some hurt feelings. Yeah, but I can't help you heal your spirit. Beautiful. You can't take what you didn't give me. I mean, think about it. I mean, really think about it. You can't take what you didn't give me. But anyway, man, let's get up out of here. Like I said, next week I will be doing a review of Umar's movie. We're not gonna watch it line for line, bar for bar. We're just gonna kind of like, you know, really want to break down the scenes that he's in. You know, we'll have a little fun. And you know, we'll work. We'll since we're here, I had somebody send me an email. He go behind the curtain shit. It should, I should say that for another time. Because I don't think the world is really ready to hear that. I don't know. You know, because it involves somebody, you know, that I still fuck with. And it's not a bad thing. I just, you know, do you see my last comment? Bars. Yeah, I saw it. Beautiful. I mean, beautiful. I mean, you're part of the circle. Should I share a random thought? It's not even a random thought. This kind of, because like somebody reached out to me and asked me a question about something, and I was, you know, completely honest about what that was. Hold on, let me check something real quick. No, not that one. Let me go back up. The high blood pressure. I'm about to post that to my story. Yeah. Yeah. Did I miss one? Okay. Stop thinking about you all damn day. I'm about to post that to my story. Okay. But let me check something real quick, because normally around this time, you know, somebody from the sick and the shut in list sends me a message like, there you go again. Being nice, nasty. But no, I mean, it's you know, it's you know, and he knows. He knows, because someone was asking me, should I? Oh, no TikTok search. New line dance. I think you would enjoy it. Okay. All right. I'll check that out. You know, before we kind of close, I just wanted to kind of say this. You know, someone asks, like, why you don't do, you know, the show with the homie no more. And I was like, it had nothing to do with him. It had something to do with me. We do great work together. You know, and this is, you know, for those listening on replay, yeah, you know, I don't have to say it. You know what I'm talking about. We did good work together, and it was fun. But you know, and as I told him at the time, I can't do that here, because it's not conducive. Like, sometimes you have to, you know, choose peace over profit. And when I mean profit, it's not necessarily a monetary thing. You know, sometimes you have to choose peace over profit. As the hustlers say, when we're playing Bones, aka dominoes, all money ain't good money. And we may cross that bridge again. We'll see. I never shut the door on it. Something, you know, sometimes you choose peace over profit. And I'm gonna let that marinate. It's been a lot of bars. It's not the only place to do content. Yep. It's not beautiful. It's not. But I'm just, at this point, I'm just enjoying life, man. Life's so much easier when you ain't gotta rummage through trash to present a meal to people. Let me get myself out of here. See y'all on Sunday. Of course, we'll be back with that. Of course, next Tuesday we'll be back with that. Any ideas, suggestions? Listen, this channel in particular is free. So you wanted an album review or something like that, just let me know. It's it's whatever. No stress on it. I'll come with something. Worst case scenario, whatever kind of comes across my plate, we'll kind of get into that. And as always, y'all have a good day, have a good week. Did I ever come up with a closing phrase? I think I wrote something down. What did I write it down? I think I thought I had a bar. I didn't have a bar. Where did I put it? I'm mad. I got all these little notepads and shit on my little office desk. Yeah, this is why I'm gonna end the show. This is going to be it. Stop lowering your value, so people that can't afford to have. Hold on, let me say that again. Stop lowering your. I need something catchier. I can't do that. It sounds nice, but I can't repeat that in the show. Yeah, here's probably the best one. Just know that you don't need a lot of people. You just need the right people. Y'all have a good day. Have a good evening. Y'all be safe out there. I'll see you around somewhere. Peace out.